What's up, guys? I'm back. I know it's been a while, but life comes at you fast. I've been working on this review here, as you probably saw in the thumbnail and the title, for a couple months now. And how it came about was a guy that I've made some trades and bought and sold stuff from on Instagram hit me up. He said he got a job with Valhalla Tactical and they're looking for somebody to do a review. And I said, well, absolutely. So they sent it out. And, well, before we get into the review, make sure you're following me on Mad Max Guns on Instagram. And if you feel like supporting me some more, check out patreon.com/MadMaxGuns. But what we're here to talk about is, no, not the Scar. It is the Valhalla Rukh. R-U-K-H. Don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It is a very innovative offset red dot mount, and we're going to make this a pretty quick review. You can get the Rukh from ValhallaTactical.com. It's about $250. It comes with the platform, or you can buy the base plate for either an RMR, which covers a bunch of Holosuns and other red dots, a Delta Point Pro, which covers a couple different Holosuns, a Aimpoint Micro, which covers a whole line of like micro red dots or mini red dots, and then the RTS2, which covers a couple other like Vortex red dots and such. But so it's 4 main base plates, or you could just buy the arm itself and then you can buy the base plate separately. But with those 4 different base plates, pretty much covers all the mini red dots on the market. But what makes this innovative is that, one, it comes in 2 different heights. You got the 193 and then the Co-Witness. But you can change the angle on it, so you can pretty much fit it anywhere you want on here. And you can pull it tight in or have a little bit out, depending if you want to come like sideways with it or get it up as close as you want. Me, I'm right here, and it feels like the most natural way where my hand will be, and it's also right up into the scope here. If you guys are gonna ask, I'm just gonna go over this real quick so to avoid any questions on it. But the only updates on the Scar, really, I've changed the optic to a Loophole Mark 6, which I'm going to do a review on in the future, in a ADM American Defense Manufacturing Delta mount, which is pretty much specifically made for the Scar. Little side note, a lot of people ask if the Scar eats optics. I've always had very sturdy mounts on there, so I've never had any problems. I've never eaten any optics, except for that one time with the Holosun. If you want to check that video out, it's out in the past. And love the optic, but about that. On the mount here, I have a Holosun 507C. Going to do a completely separate video on that in the future, but it sits on an RMR mount. This I'm going to swap on. This optic I'm going to swap out with my RMR on my Glock, and then this is going to be my handgun, and then the RMR will be on here, but that's for a different day. But what I really like about this, I can't believe nobody's thought about this for other mounts, but the base plate, like underneath here, has a battery tray for the RMRs. The biggest complaint for the RMR is that you can't switch the battery without taking the optic off and losing your zero. This fixes that. I don't know how nobody's done that in the past, but that's brilliant. Another thing that's fantastic about this is that depending on how much you torque it down, you can either have it set to where it's going to be stiff and won't bend. That's about 60 foot-pounds, or I'm sorry, 60 inch-pounds, and it's not going to like bend or break or hinge or anything like that. But if you set it to 25, the whole reason you might save your optic. It has some give. Sorry about the noise there, the AC, but it might have some give on it. So if you drop it or something, the optic will bend on the hinge instead of breaking the optic itself. So that's pretty cool. So the hinge is, you know, multifaceted, where it gives you every option to hug it in nice and tight or bring it out wide, depending on your mount, the scope, and everything. It will fit anything. And on top of that, the hinge makes it reversible, so it can be for if you shoot like this, or if you're a weirdo and bring it in like that. I don't know. Or you could do like this whole number where you're down the optic here and come off to the side. I've never tried that, but I've seen people talk about it. I don't know if it'll work right here. Oh yeah, it might work. I don't know. Might have to try that one day. But those are the main reasons why I think this is like super innovative. It's about $250, which I think it's worth every penny. It's made out of titanium, some sort of titanium blend. I'm not entirely sure about the metallurgy of it. But light and strong. That's the whole point of titanium. And out of all the micro or mini red dot offset mounts that I've used, this is the most convenient because you can move the optic up and down, everywhere, wherever you want it, and you're not restricted by the mount itself. So you got options. So overall, no, I did not pay for it, but would I? Yes. And that's that. Definitely gets the stamp of approval from me for what that's worth. So check out Valhalla Tactical if you're looking for an offset red dot mount. They're in stock. The stock is live, so you're not going to get back ordered or anything. It'll tell you what they have in stock, so if you see it, buy it. Don't be deterred by the hinge thinking it's not sturdy. Like I've beat the piss out of it, not beat the piss out, but with the scar and the recoil and the harmonics and everything, after I've shot not quite 1,000 rounds, just being conservative with my ammo here, but if it was gonna loosen up by now, it would have. So don't be concerned with the rigidness of the hinge because you're gonna be fine. But if you have any questions that I didn't answer about it, drop them in the comments, hit me in the DMs. Hope you liked the video. Go check out Valhalla Tactical. If you didn't like the video, as always, eat a dick. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at MadMaxGuns. Checking out my Patreon, patreon.com/MadMaxGuns, and I will see you next time. Peace.